So I thought I was not gonna do a video today because I was so bored until I discovered this. 1909 Windows 10 has officially released. So therefore it's time for me to do a video. And this was kind of something unexpected, but here's something I'm interested to do. And then I'll do the YouTube terms of service update video for tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know. But you'll see it when it comes out. So for now, let's talk about Windows 10 1909 as it has officially came out. So let's get this video started. Hey guys, Ingerbirds2017 here, and we are going to be talking about Windows 10 build 1909 as it officially came out today. So, as you can see, this post was created on September 28, 2019, but it doesn't really matter since it's now November 12th, 2019, and the build has officially came out. So, yeah, basically this could be a better build of Windows 10 of the year compared to last year's second build of 2018. It was a disaster because 1809 started off as a disaster because the issue that relied on 1809 last year is because it was a mess because people were complaining to Microsoft that all their files were deleted, all their files like pictures, videos, documents, download files, basically everything. It was all gone, even though they had to actually take the update down and delay it until November of last year to make sure the bug doesn't happen again. So yeah, and of course with 1903 earlier this year, back at the end of May, they increased the installation file size to 32 gigabytes, so that way that bug wouldn't even happen ever again. And that same storage space requirement still continues with this new 1909 build compared to 1809 last year, which was a file deleting mess. This year's 1909 would be completely fine. So yeah, of course we're gonna talk about the top features. So here they are. So of course, yeah, like I said, you have to go to the Windows what is it? I think it's the Windows Assistant update assistant thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the Windows Update Assistant that you have to go over if you want to get the build. So for me, I'm not gonna update it. I'm not gonna get to 1909 until I get a new computer entirely, because that's what I'm playing for. So this means for now, 1809 is where I'm staying at. So yeah, not the launch one. It's the fixed version of 1809 where that bug isn't happening ever again, as I mentioned at the start of this video. So this is the fixed version of 1809 where it doesn't have that issue anymore with the file deleting stuff. So yeah, speaking of 1809, 1909 has a bunch of features, including Alexa, Cortana, and others like Google Assistant on the lock screen. So yeah, it's finally the time that it's not just Cortana all the time, it's different assistants like Alexa and Google Assistant. They implemented this with 1909. And basically they've been closely working with Amazon to improve Alexa experience on Windows 10, and Amazon made it quite easy to use Alexa with your PC. So the Alexa app for Windows 10 allows you to use the digital assistant completely hands-free, and voice capabilities work even when the app is running in the background or foreground. So basically it's not built into the it's actually not built into the operating system itself. You have to get the app yourself manually in order to get this functionality. And I think it's either, let me know in the comments if it's either not, if it does, or if not, it's built into the OS by default. But it's a brand new feature, so I assume it's going to be built into the operating system. With Windows 10 version 1909, Microsoft will allow third-party digital assistants like Alexa to voice activate above the lock screen. In other words, Alexa will soon work above the lock screen. All you need to do is ask her. So this functionality is pretty great, minus the exception of Siri, since Siri is a Mac only assistant. So if you want Siri, you'll have to get Mac OS. So therefore, she is not on that list, I assume. Let me know if she is or she is not on that list. I mostly assume she's only available to Apple platforms at the moment. So yeah, and create calendar events from the taskbar. It just basically scrolled up in the thing on the top, just whatever. So originally, the calendar thing in the taskbar looks a lot like this. Now, you have the ability to create calendar events from the taskbar. Therefore, extra bit of space is added to schedule anything from the taskbar without having to get to the app immediately, without having to manually go to the app and then schedule an event. So it's a much more convenient way that they do. Now this is a nice way if you create calendar events, where basically you don't have to worry about going to the calendar event all the time. I mean, to the calendar app all the time in order to schedule an event. Where basically now that scheduling an event functionality is built into the thing where in the taskbar, so you don't have to worry about going to the app all the time to schedule an event, where the create an event functionality is now going to be built into the taskbar. So that's going to be a more convenient way to schedule events, so without having to go to the app all the time. And start menu automatic expansion. Windows 10 version 1909 is technically a servicing update, and some of the features are extremely humdrum. For example, Microsoft has updated the navigation pan or whatever it is on the start menu to allow it to expand automatically when you drag your cursor over it or closer to the options like settings cog icon. This will expand the left sidebar so you can see the title of each option as shown below. So that's pretty cool. For me, honestly, I would just prefer this type of start menu, but this feature, it would be nice. And then Action Center and Notifications page. So as you can see, the page for the notification settings page has been updated with images showing representations of how notifications will be shown in banner mode and in the Action Center. So that's some cool functionality. So either banners or show notifications in Action Center. So that it's pretty optional now. So yeah, you could check to either that. For me, I honestly, okay, yeah, ignore those notifications. They'll be blurred out as the making this video. But for me, I use the alarms only options. That way, show notifications banner. The notification banners would not pop up and interrupt my work. So with this new feature, it would be completely okay. So without having to use that little do not disturb feature all the time. And of course, the File Explorer uses Windows Search, and it has been updated with Windows Search integration, and traditional indexed results will now also include your OneDrive content. And yeah, OneDrive is kind of pointless for a lot of people like me. Battery efficiency improvements, that's gonna save battery life, that's cool. Performance improvements, yep, and your PC supports favorite cores, all blah blah blah. You could read all that stuff. Latency improvements for inking capabilities, key rolling or key rotation security improvements, and debugging capabilities for new processors, OEMs only. So yeah, of course it's like pretty cool. So my final thoughts on 1909, it'd be a nice little fine little update. For me, I would honestly not for me, I will have to wait because yeah, my this computer is not capable enough to run it because of memory resources, not because of RAM occasions, all that stuff. But it will be a nice little update for you if you basically follow every latest build of Windows 10 since the original. So no matter which version you started using Windows 10 with, then you basically like follow every build when it comes out, all that type of stuff. Anyways, thank you for watching this little overview video. Like I said, I'm not going to update to that build yet until I get a new computer. I'm staying in 1809 for now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my social media accounts, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Goodbye for now.